Okay, guys, my student has just taken so much trades here going down. Okay, so we are waiting. She took a 5-minute trade, and there is, you can see this is using the dual chart multiple pack strategy. Multiple pack means she's using about $1 trades, and she has taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's taken a lot of these. Let's see how many these are. You can see all these, and they are money. They are in the money right now, still in the money. So she's trying to grow this account to 1,000. So she withdrew $200 yesterday, so that makes it about 800. Our goal was to get to $1,000 before the end of the month. That is in 30 days, from $10 to $1,000. And we are making small withdrawals. So we are working with a very small account just to show you guys that it is possible that you can start trading on these platforms with only as minimal $10. Because my students who are on the webinar here, we have people from all over the world. We have people who can only raise $1, $2 here. There's people who live on $1 per day. So we want to make this as relevant to them as possible. So our training here in the Smart Wolf Club is to meet the needs of all our students. That's why we are not coming in here with big accounts of $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, $100,000 now. But the principle is the same. If you learn the skill to trade $10 successfully, then you can apply the same risk management when you're handling a big account of, let's say, $10,000, $100,000. Some of our students are already at those levels where they're trading thousands of dollars per day. But we teach a lot of things. We teach binary options trading, crypto trading, stock options trading, digital marketing, and of course, Forex trading, okay? So all types of tradings we teach our students. So I'm working with a student here one-on-one. She's camera shy, and this is the student that we are working on. I'm working with for this 1 month, and her goal was to raise $1,000, and all she could afford was $10 after paying for the one-on-one coaching, which is very, very expensive. She could only raise $10, and I said, I like that. You know, I like people who come to me with no money, and then we show you how you can change that into, you know, some income, very interesting income generating skills. So right now she's learning how to train binary, and why we picked up binary is because with binary, the barrier entrance is very small, minimal. You can start with $10. The platform she's using right now here is Pocket Options. There are many other platforms. There's Quotex, which they all give you like $10,000 demo accounts for free. I'll put the links in the descriptions. So if you're interested in learning the skills, you can go there. So we are waiting for this trade to close, and so far it's still in the money. Okay, you guys can see she has taken, right now the account is $20, and we are hoping by the end of right now, there's 55 seconds to go. We are hoping that she can bag this money and grow her account from, right now it's $20. But for those of you who have watched the previous webinars last week, 2 weeks ago, we started at $10. We went all the way, and every time we are withdrawing periodically. So like today, she withdrew $200. So that makes her withdrawals at about $800. So we have about $200 to go before the end of this challenge. So right now it looks like we might be, there's an upward trend here, so we are at risk of losing this trade, but it seems the buyers are coming in full force. So let's see, we have about 7 seconds to go, 5 seconds, some of them. We took a multi-pack. This is a lot of $1 trade. Booyah, booyah, there you go. Bam, the account is now 40, 53, 55, guys, 59, 62, tripled the account, guys. Just one single trade of a multi-pack tripled the account from $20 to $62. So let's say you had come in with, let's say, $1,000, and you took 1%. You took all those trades. Let's see how many trades there are. She took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Man, I can't even count this. 11. She did lose some here, I can see. So there's about, let's see how many were taken that are successful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So she took 15 $1 trades, and really that's 15, let's see, so yes, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and it goes even further, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So there was 28 trades that she took, 28 trades, okay? So each trade was $1 because the account was only $20 after withdrawing $200, because we are making small withdrawals to just make sure she can build that bank that she's looking for. She's looking for $1,000, and we started about 2 weeks ago, and now we are at about 800. We started from $10. So if you have not watched our previous webinars, they are all on YouTube. For those guys who are on the Smart Wolf Club channel, go there and watch the videos. We upload them every week, the webinar replays, okay? The trainings are uploaded every week, at least every week. Once a week, we have the training there. We share it with the public because we want to help as many people as possible. With her permission, I'm uploading some of the trainings to the public, okay? So we are still using the same strategy. It's the dual chart. You can see here, dual chart. Dual meaning two charts, one on the left, one on the right, and then it's a multi-pack strategy. So you don't take $1, one trade. No, you take multiple $1 trades. So the difference in the seconds, the milliseconds, they make a big, big difference. We realize that with a lot of practice. And we've been doing this for many, many years. A lot of students who are here, I see people from all over the world. There's Tajimoto on here from Tokyo, Japan. Malemala is in Cape Town, South Africa. Roseanne, who is joining us from Toronto, Canada. Mr. Scott is in London, UK. Jurgensen is here from Denmark. We have Princess. She's joining us from Berlin, Germany. We have Josephine joining us from Sydney, Australia. Omoses from Lagos, Nigeria. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. Rosemary from New York, New York. Mary joining us from Vancouver. Jose is joining us from Sacramento. Rodrigo is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We have Mr. Singh from Bombay, India. Very recently, we were in India, and we had a group of guys come in, like over 200 guys to a hotel where we started trading, all of us, almost crashing the Wi-Fi in that hotel. And people made money. I mean, these guys, you're talking about people who live regularly, make about under $1 per day, and you're showing them how to make tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars, some of them, making life-changing incomes. I mean, I'm telling you, in just a few hours, we were there for maybe less than 3 hours. Just the morning, we had breakfast together, over 200 people, and very excited with laptops and all electronic devices. Some were on their phones, downloaded the apps. You can download the Pocket Option app or the Quotex app, and you can start trading. Some of them were just following on their demo accounts. They could not raise the funds, but a lot of people made money, and they were very, very excited. Those are the things that make me happy at the end of the day, because I'm a believer, and the master teacher tells us, if you teach others, if you learn something, if you believe in something, learn, practice, and teach others. And when you teach others and you help them solve your problems go away. And I'm a firm believer of that. I've experienced that many, many, many times. When my students do good, I get to do good too. So right now, my student here, her goal is to raise about $1,000, which she can put into a passive profit machine. And her ultimate goal is to raise over $70,000 in the next 3 years. So in less than 3 years, I'm sure she's going to be there with the type of the plan, goals, dreams that we have put together. The strategy that we have put together, she should realize that dream goal in less than 3 years so she can take her vacation, first time vacation outside the country to the Caribbean, not to the Caribbean, to the Mediterranean cruise. She wants to take a cruise, 10-day cruise, private yacht in the Mediterranean, okay? Clear waters of the Mediterranean with a private crew, private yacht, those expensive yachts that you can take. So 10 days, $70,000, that is the goal that she's raising. And we teach this in our DGE program. Those of you who are members of the Smart Wolf Club, you can access the DGE program for free. That is something we've been teaching for many, many years. And a lot of our coaches have gone through those programs. And with their permission now, we are opening it to the public. So if you're not a member, go ahead and check it out. Okay, and you can start learning how to achieve your dreams in life. We break our dreams into small goals, small achievable goals, things that you have to do every day. So we work on your mindset because they say success is 99% mindset. Most people don't succeed because they don't have the right mindset. So we work with that. We help you achieve the right mindset so you can start winning. Now, some of the skills that we teach, like binary options trading, Forex trading, stock trading, and of course some of the vehicles that we use to achieve some of the dreams and goals, financial dreams and goals. We use some passive profit machines, okay, that where you put your $1 and you get paid 3% every week, 4% every week, 20% a year, returns on your investment. And when we do that, there are no guarantees, guys, okay? So let me put a disclaimer here. Whatever we share, I'm sharing with you guys, is not professional financial advice, okay? This is our experience. These are things that we do every day. Now, if you need professional financial advice, you have to seek that from licensed individuals. And of course, anytime you're giving somebody your money, just know there's a potential for loss. You could lose your entire investment, your entire so be careful with that. So follow the proper risk management, do your due diligence, don't just jump into something because we have no guarantees, right? We could come here right now and start trading, put our $10 here, and the broker can decide to close the platform, or they can decide to take your money. Sometimes you lose, they take your money. So anything that involves any type of investment, any type of business, whether it's online or brick and mortar, comes with a risk. So you have to do that analysis. And if you don't have the expertise, then it's very, very important that you seek guidance from a licensed or financial or a professional financial advisor. None of us here is a professional financial advisor. My coaches, my students, most of them are learning through their own experiences. These are things that we do and they work for us, but there are no guarantees. Okay, guys? So with that, by the way, let's look at, again, just a quick recap on this strategy. So we have two charts here, okay? One chart is a low, like 1 minute is a short time candles, 1 minute candles. On this other side, the right-hand side, we have the 5 minute candle. So this is our long-term, longer time candles. And then we have put some indicators here, okay? We really don't need a lot of these, but I just put them here because I was in a session here training my student about the various indicators that you can use in this platform and what they do and what they tell, okay? So right now you can see we are using a trading time of 5 minutes, okay? Because the market has slowed down, so it's taking longer for the market. The trend is slow right now. You can see the way the candles are moving slowly. Okay, so we are just using longer trading times. Okay, but initially we were doing this in 1 minute, 2 minutes. When the market is very volatile, we use shorter trading times. Okay, so right now we're using longer trading times because of what is happening here. So you have to tweak your trading based on what's happening in the market. And the pairs are right here. So we are using This one we just used was CAD JPY, that is the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, because we go for the ones that are paying a higher payout. Okay, the idea here is you want to maximize your profits. So you don't want to take a risk for a low return. No, we don't want to do that. I normally look for the ones that are paying at least 70% and above. Okay, so you can see here AUD USD is paying $73. You can take a look at that, and you can see it's a little volatile here. And why am I saying it's volatile? You can see all these long wicks on the downward side trying to push going up. So it's kind of telling you it's the buyers are active, more active than the sellers. That's why you see the wicks on the bottom side. And you can see they're paying about 73%. Let's take a look at that and see if we can find a setup that we can take a trade here. Okay, and then of course here you can see we have some moving averages. We have one here. This is the 5 EMA, and this is the one that is blue. Okay, that's the 5, and then we have the period 2 here. So when the 5 is on top, no, when the 2 is on top, the white one, that means it's an upward trend. Okay, when it's below the blue, you know it's going down. Okay, and then we have this moving average here. This is the 100 EMA, and the style you can see it's green. So when the candles are below the 100, guys, it is actually, let's change this to 200. Okay, you can. Sometimes I like to use the famous 200. Okay, let's use the 200 for now. All right, so again, it's the same thing. You can see the 200 is up here. The candles are down. That shows it's a downward trend. So we'll be looking for a sell option. Okay. Now, what are these arrows here? This is the fractal sign. You can see the fractal. The fractals, it's an indicator that you find on Pocket Options, Quotex, all these platforms. Period is 3. And of course, these ones we use the default green and red. So when this sign is up here, that means it's going down. So you're looking for going down, which is sell options. Okay. And let's put here, everything is 5 minutes now because it's very slow. So we are using the 5 minutes trading time. Okay. There we go. It's going down. It's a downward trend. You can see there might be a retracement, but generally you can see it's a downward trend. And you can see even from this, if you draw a line here, you can see it's actually going down, guys. This is a downward trend, even though at the moment there might be some pullback. The buyers have come in, but it's still a downward trend. So if we take a downward, if we take a sell option here for 5 minutes, we should be in the money, okay, if nothing changes. So let's say in the next new candle, we take trades on the new candle. So let's see, let's wait. So we have 12 seconds here, 10, and we're only using a very small amount of our account, so really nothing to worry about. We're not going to blow our account because the idea here is to, okay, so now we can just jump in there. I'm going to take 3 of these because we are using the multipack strategy. And we'll come back in 5 minutes and see what is going on here, guys. So you're just learning on the fly here. We are just taking a trade and hope for the best, right? That's all you can do, guys. We've done our analysis. We can see it is below the 200. It's a downward trend. Looking at what's going on here, you can see the fractal sign is on the top here, pushing it down. The stochastic is pointing going up, okay? But we took it for 5 minutes, so probably it will go up and start coming down. So in the next 5 minutes, I think we should be in the money. Right now, we are not in the money. We are in the money, out of the money. So we still have 4 minutes to go. But you can see already the sellers are waking up and they're pushing these candles down. You can see the wick is forming on the top here, a longer wick. Let's see. Okay, there you go. A red candle is forming. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, there is a long red candle forming, but there's still a lot of pushback. So I don't know. You know, your guess here is as good as mine. So we cross our fingers and see what happens in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So we'll come back. It's at 59 now, guys. 59.87. Let's see. If we lose That's good. She won a lot, okay? Sometimes you have to lose so that you can win in the next trade. You learn something, okay? So right now it's showing there's a strong pushback from the sellers, pushing it down, and that's what we want, so we can win, because it looks like it is downward, really. When you look at the candles from here, you can draw a line here. It is going down, okay? So we are still in the money, but we still have a lot of time to go. We took a 5-minute trade. So if we had taken a 2-minute trade, 2.5, we would be in the money. But the market is moving slowly right now. You can see there isn't as much. But we are still in the money, and it is going down, okay? Just like we had predicted, okay? So all this comes with experience. So that's what I'm telling my student here. You got to take this, practice one strategy. Don't see one strategy, go to YouTube and find somebody's telling you they're making $1,000 per hour, per minute, trading this indicator, doing this strategy. Then you jump onto that. Then next time you see another guy saying, oh, I made 5,000 using this strategy. You try that. No, you're not going to succeed that way. You got to take one and focus, okay? The FCC. You have to practice the FCC. Focus, confidence, and consistency. Those three things. You have to you have to be focused. You have to be confident with your strategy. And then, of course, you have to be consistent. And that is where most people fail. Most people lack focus. Some people lack confidence. You're not confident that your strategy is going to make you money. And then some people lack what we call consistency. Consistency means trading the same strategy over and over and over, because then you learn the ins and outs of the same strategy. Okay, in life, you guys, if you take life example, practical examples, if you do something over and over and over, you get better at it. Okay, so that's the thing. So you learn about your strategy, and that's why for the whole month we have dedicated our time. My student is learning this strategy, even though every other day we are learning something new. She still focuses on this strategy when it comes to taking her trades, because this strategy is paying her. She has made $800 already, banked, withdrawn from pocket options, from $10 in less than 3 weeks. Guys, that is more than 80% return on investment. 80 times, 80 times 100, you get 800. 80x, that's what we talk about. You put $1, you get 10x. You put $1, you get 100x. If you follow the strategies that we teach you guys. And that's what I preach every day. I've been preaching this for years. My students, some of my coaches here will tell you, when they started working with me, that is what I tell them. You have to practice the FCC strategy. When you become a member of my club, the Smart Wolf Club, you're going to learn. Guys, you can see the bread just got in. Guys, we won all of them. Guys, you can see that. We took those 3 trades right here in front of you, and we won. So how long does it take to make $1, guys? I get people calling me all the time. Can you teach us how to make money? I tell them, how long does it take to make money? It doesn't take that long. All you need is to learn the strategy. And we just did it right in front of you. So now the account is at 65.06 from $58, $62. It's now 65. We took 3 trades, multipack, boom, boom, all of them in the money. 5-minute trade. And the analysis was done right in front of you. So my thinking, I explained my thinking, what I was looking at. I looked at the 200. I looked at the stochastics. The stochastics are going up, notwithstandingly. I look at the trend, the general trend of the candles. The candles are going down. It's a downward slope. You can see that, okay? And then, of course, I looked at the higher time, the longer time frame here, the 5-minute candles here. And you can see the fractal is right here, showing that this is going down. So if we are to use this indicator, it's telling us the market is going down. The 200 is telling us we should be looking for sell options. So we're going to take sell option. If we took a call option, we are going to lose, okay? Because we are going against what is going on in the market. The market is depressed right now. It is going down. So let's look at another pair and see if we can take another trade and see if we can grow this account again. So my student, the goal is to withdraw the next 200 before we meet next week. Okay, so in our next lesson, we will report whether we were able to reach our goal of $1,000. We want to do this before the Thanksgiving. Okay, this would be her Thanksgiving present, $1,000. Now, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, guys, please subscribe to the Smart Wolf Club channel. Okay, very, very important, because every week we have a new training. Okay. Soon we shall be talking about cryptocurrency, okay? We're going to be talking about how you can benefit, even though there's bloodbath in the crypto world. Right now, FTX, what? Bankrupt, right? But does that mean you cannot make money? No, we teach you how you can make money when the market is going up. We also teach you how to make money when the market is going down. We teach you both skills, both sides of the coin. So that means it elevates your what? Your confidence. We talk about the FCC. Focus, confident, consistency. Those three things. You need those three things, my friend. If you do not have those, then you are going to be murdered, massacred in the trading world. Not even in the trading world, any business world. If you are not focused, if you are not confident, if you are not consistent, you will be whooped. Your ass is going to be whooped. Excuse my French, guys. You're going to get your ass kicked really hard by the market. And I see that all the time from my students. They come to me crying, oh, I'm blowing accounts. I can't stop blowing accounts. I usually tell them, what strategies are you trading? What time of the day? How often are you trading? Are you consistent? How often do you do it? What is the best time? What pairs are you trading? You know, things like that. For example, Forex, what are you trading? Is it the US 30? You gotta take one and focus. Pick one and focus. Not trying everything left and right, everything you see on YouTube, everything that every guru is trying to teach you. Buying all these courses. You belong to this group, you go to this mastermind, you go to this. No, you have to laser focus. Take one thing. Now, I teach my students, and some of my coaches here will tell you that have worked with me for a long time. We talk about establishing minimum six sources of income, but very, very careful. It does not mean you have to work on them at the same time. No, you take one, you take it to the top. You take another one, take it to the top. Take another one, take it to the top. You might lay a foundation for this one while you're finishing up on this one, but it does not mean you're going to lose your focus. Focus. 10 times. Focus. Okay? So that's what we talk about all the time, guys. That's what we talk about all the time. Now, I'm looking at this pair here, CAD, CHF. I am not going to take any trade because it's not obeying the rules. Why? Look, the 200 says market going down. But when I look at the trend right now, it's kind of changed. It's going up. And so if we jump in here, we are likely to lose our money because it might just change direction and go the opposite way. If we jump in here for a call option, we might just lose our money. It might decide to go down. So I don't know. I don't trade such pairs, okay, when the market is like that. So let's take another one here. This is an OTC pair. Let's see. Sometimes the OTC pairs are very, very interesting. So you can see this one here. It is going up, but generally you can see it's been a downward trend, okay? The 200 is above. So if you take a sell option here, you are likely to make money. And you can see the red candles forming here very, very strongly. And the stochastic is way up here. It's closer to the 90. This is flattened up here. So this can be inviting for a sell trade, okay? But let's see if we can find a better one that has a clear cut, because you want to take trades that increase your chances of winning, okay? You don't want to lose your money. Nobody wants to lose their money, okay? And you can see here, this one here is up here. That means it will be looking for call options. It's above the candles. When the candles are above the 200, the famous 200 EME, we'll be looking for call options. But the fractal is telling us going down, okay? So again, this is pretty confusing. So we might decide to go down, because you can see the stochastic is going down. The fractal is saying down. So out of the four signals we have here, 3 out of 4 are saying down. So we can decide to go down, right? Do you guys want us to do that? Okay, let's take 3 trades going down, and we come back and look at that. Okay, while that is going on, let's analyze more pairs, because once you take the trade, there's nothing you can do. So it's just time to move on and look at another pair. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another pair. Here we go. So this one here, you can see, guys, it is going up. The fractal says going up. You can see that. But what is the trend, guys? Trend, it looks like it's a trendy down. Okay, so you can see this is facing up, this is facing down. Fractal is up here, so this is a downward trend. But looking at the yeah, so it is actually going down. Okay. So this is probably just a retracement here, pullback. Everything is pointing down. The oscillator here is down, closer to the 10, down here, indicating that it is going down. If you pull the zoom out on this, you can see it is facing down. Okay. So the one that we took is in the money, out of the money, in the money, out of the money. So this one here is showing that it's going to change direction and start going up. You can see the fractal just shoot up here. So it's showing that it's going to go up. That one is same, showing going up. Let's look at another one. This one here, Euro CAD. So we're going to look at these pairs. Euro CAD. Okay, there we go. Okay, again, you can see this says going up. But looking at the general trend here, this is a downward, it's going down now. And you can also look at the 200, you can see it's almost flattening up here. So not much volatility, this is resting at the bottom. Okay. This is going up. So we can decide to take the up. We're going to take 3 of these going up. Okay. All right. So let's come back to the one here that we took. It's now almost 2 minutes. It is the AUD USD, the first one that we took. Let's see how that looks. It looks like we are in the money right now, but we still have a long way to go. Anything can happen. But it does look like it's really a strong, yes, it's a strong downward, but we do have still like almost 2 minutes to go. So hopefully nothing, yeah, the momentum for going down has really reduced because we went against the one of the indicators here. But you can see these sellers are pushing down, So we are getting close to actually being wiped out here, but we are hoping the sellers continue pushing down, because we have about 51 minutes now to go. 51 seconds, 49 seconds. Guys, if we win this, we're going to call it a day, okay? I don't want to make this training so long, because you can go and watch it over and listen to what we are doing here. So whatever happens to this trade, I think we're going to call it a day, and then we'll continue for next lesson, will be next week. Now, the links are in the description for those of you who want to learn how to trade. You can open the demo account and start practicing, okay? The links are Pocket Options, gives you a free demo account. Quotex gives you a free demo account. The links are in the description. Go and get both accounts and start practicing if you are a newbie. Okay, guys, so we have 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds, and we are losing. Oh, my goodness. Just so close. So close. It was so close, guys. No bad feelings, because it was so close. It was at the last minute that it wiped out our trade, the $3 trade. That's why I teach Risk Management 101, because you can lose at any time. Now, if you take big chunks of your trade, you are going to be wiped out. Okay? Yeah, so that was so close. Okay, so we are still in the money in this one here. This is the Euro card. Let me bring that up. Euro card, Euro Canadian dollar. The Euro Canadian dollar is this one right here. Again, we are so close to being wiped out on this one too, because there's not much momentum in the market right now. Yeah, you can see it's coming down viciously. The sellers have woken up, and we have about 2 minutes to go. So we'll see what happens. The fractal has just shot up on the top here, indicating that we are not very safe. Yeah, we could be wiped out here right now. You can see we are out of the money. And it is continuing the down onslaught. And the reason is because you can see the stochastic is now starting to point downwards. So we could hedge our positions. Okay, this is an advanced strategy where we could take a trade in the opposite direction to see if that could save us some money. But let's see what happens here, if the buyers are going to wake up. You guys can see there's very little momentum right here in the market. Very, very little. It's all going down. It's going down by the wind. And I'm going to report on this trade when we meet next week, because we have to end this training here, and we'll let you know what happens. Okay, guys? Thank you. God bless you. Those of you who are here for the first time, practice the strategies. Subscribe to the channel. And let's see what happens here. I think we're still here, so we're going to lose this one too, because the market just went the other way. All right, guys, so this is one lesson here. All your signals must agree for you to succeed. So your signals, all of them have to agree. So in that case, let's see if we can find something that all the signals agree, because we want to end our day on a positive note and not blowing our accounts. I'm not worried about blowing the accounts, because we are taking very, very minute trades based on that account. Okay, so if you look at this, what do you guys think? This would be a downward trend, right? Okay, because you can see it's below that average. The fractals are on the top, so indicating that it's going to go down. Fractal is on the top, indicating that the stochastic is already here. You can see the stochastic here is pointing up. So that pair is not agreeing. Let's look at another pair, AUD-USD. I think that's the one we just did. Okay, so this is pointing down. And we're going to put a 3-minute. Let's look another pair, Euro JPY. Okay, that's pointing up. Euro JPY is pointing up. Okay, so that's all going up. So let's put 3 minutes here going up. And this is 3 minutes. So whatever you do on this side is what you do on the other side. So we're going to go 3 minutes here. And we're going to take a multipack of, there we go. All right. So even if we lose this, we started at 20 something dollars. So we are already $30 up. Okay. So we are way double the account. So that is where you can double your account in one sitting. We started at $20, $22. We went all the way to 60 something dollars. We took multiple trades and we lost them. And now we've taken even more trades. And even if we lose them, we have learned something in the market. So every time you're trading, you are either learning something or you're making a profit. Okay? So you don't go into the market with a different mindset of, there are times you have to lose, especially when we're trading way later in the day. Okay, the market is very slow. There are some good times to trade, like when the market open, when there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of volatility. Volatility is good for you making money because you can see the clear movements. You can see the clear signals that indicate when to jump in and when to not to jump in. Okay, so we have taken a lot of trades here. It's a multipack. We took a 3-minute trade and it looks like it went the other direction. Okay, it went down and there isn't much momentum. It's still going down. Yeah, so it's probably not really a good example for my student here today because it is going down. But that's what happens in the market. You learn there are good times to trade and there are times when they are not very good to trade. Okay, so we are learning all these concepts by seeing what happens when you take a trade at a certain time. And if you take a lot of it, you see how much money you can lose. You can lose a lot of money. That's why I tell you, even when you're doing the multipack, you have to be careful how much you're willing to risk. Okay, how much are you willing to put out there to the universe? How much money are you giving the brokers? How much the brokers will be happy to take your money? Okay, they'll be so happy to take your money. So you have to know how much money are you willing to lose. So like right now, the momentum is so slow, and so it's very hard to get to the point where we're actually making our money. It's probably a time when we should stop trading. Okay, so we'll report on this trade in the next session. Okay, thank you guys and have a good night.